Hey there! Welcome back, where chilling tales come to life. Brace yourselves, fearless viewers, as we embark on a journey into the shadows of history. Today, we unearth a bone-chilling saga that time tried to forget, the horrifying Wineville chicken coop murder. This is a story that will send shivers down your spine. Stay tuned, for the darkness awaits. The grim chapter known as the Wineville chicken coop murders, or Wineville chicken murders, etc. is a haunting tale of abductions and brutal slayings that unfolded in the city of Los Angeles and Riverside County, California between 1926 and 1928. At the heart of this macabre series was Gordon Stewart Northcott, a 19-year-old farmer who had migrated from Canada to California 2 years prior. Assisting him in these heinous acts were his mother, Sarah Louise Northcott, and his nephew, Sanford Clark. The horrifying saga gained national notoriety, propelled into the spotlight by the inclusion of 9-year-old Walter Collins among the presumed victims. Walter, the son of Christine Collins, had mysteriously vanished in March of 1928, casting a dark shadow over the investigation. While initial speculations hinted at the staggering possibility of up to 20 boys falling victim to the farm's atrocities, the unfolding investigation gradually dispelled this grim hypothesis. In November 1928, Gordon Stewart Northcott's reign of terror came to an end when he was apprehended while visiting his sister in Canada. The nation was gripped by the unfolding events, with Walter Collins' case intensifying public interest. As the investigation progressed, authorities honed in on Northcott's guilt, leading to his conviction for 3 of the murders in February 1929. The final chapter of this gruesome tale concluded with Northcott's execution at San Quentin State Prison in October 1930. His malevolent legacy, coupled with the collaboration of his mother and nephew, left an indelible mark on the history of crime in California. The Wineville chicken coop murders serve as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can fester even in the seemingly serene landscapes of suburban America. Gordon Stewart Northcott, a native of Bladworth, Saskatchewan, Canada, and raised in British Columbia, transitioned to a more sinister path when he, alongside his parents, relocated to Los Angeles, California, in 1924. 2 years later, at the tender age of 19, Northcott persuaded his father to acquire land in the Riverside County community of Wineville, where, with the assistance of his father and 11-year-old nephew, Sanford Clark, he constructed a chicken ranch and residence. This seemingly innocuous venture served as the backdrop for a nightmarish reality, as Northcott subjected Clark to both physical and sexual abuse upon the boy's arrival at the Wineville ranch. In August 1928, Clark's older sister, Jessie, alarmed by her brother's well-being, visited the Wineville ranch. During this encounter, Clark disclosed to Jessie his profound fear for his life and unveiled the horrifying truth: Northcott had callously murdered 4 boys on the ranch. A week later, back in Canada, Jessie reported Northcott's crimes to an American consul. The consul, in turn, penned a letter to the Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, articulating Jessie's sworn complaint. Initial concerns over immigration matters prompted the LAPD to liaise with the United States Immigration Service to corroborate the facts surrounding the complaint. On August 31, 1928, Immigration Service inspectors Judson F. Shaw and George W. Scalorn descended upon the ranch. Witnessing the approaching agents, Northcott, realizing the gravity of the situation, fled into the tree line, instructing Clark to stall the inspectors under the threat of violence. For the next 2 hours, Clark maintained a precarious delay, while Northcott continued his escape. Ultimately, sensing safety, Clark revealed Northcott's flight to the agents. Northcott, accompanied by his mother, Sarah Louise, sought refuge in Canada but faced arrest near Vernon, British Columbia, on September 19, 1928. During Sarah Louise's trial, Clark provided damning testimony, outlining Northcott's involvement in the kidnapping, molestation, beating, and killing of 3 young boys. Clark also recounted the murder of a 4th victim, a Mexican citizen, whose severed head Northcott coerced Clark into burning in a fire pit and crushing the skull. Northcott admitted to leaving the headless body near Puente, using quicklime to dispose of the remains, and burying other bodies on the ranch. This gruesome revelation painted a chilling tableau of Northcott's malevolence, forever staining the history of Wineville. At the ranch, authorities unearthed 3 shallow graves precisely where Sanford Clark had indicated. These graves, however, held only dismembered remains. Clark and his sister, Jessie, attested that on the evening of August 4, 1928, a few weeks before Clark's protective custody, Gordon Northcott and his mother exhumed the bodies and likely incinerated them in a secluded location. The incomplete bodies were never recovered. The unearthed evidence comprised 51 parts of human anatomy, silent yet compelling witnesses that validated the living testimonies. This grim proof confirmed the murders of Walter Collins, Lewis, and Nelson Winslow, and an unidentified fourth victim. Gordon Northcott received a death sentence, while Sarah Louise Northcott, sentenced to life imprisonment, was paroled in 1940, passing away in 1944. Canadian authorities apprehended Gordon Northcott and his mother on September 19, 1928, but due to extradition paperwork errors, they weren't returned to Los Angeles until November 30, 1928. While awaiting extradition in British Columbia, Sarah initially confessed to murdering 9-year-old Walter Collins and others. However, both she and Gordon retracted their confessions. Upon extradition to California, Sarah again confessed and pleaded guilty to Walter Collins' murder. Sentenced to life imprisonment on December 31, 1928, Judge Morton spared her from death due to her gender. Sarah, making bizarre claims about Gordon's parentage and family abuse, attempted suicide during sentencing, pleading for her son's life. Paroled in 1940, she died in 1944. Gordon, implicated in Walter Collins' murder, wasn't prosecuted due to his mother's confession. Although suspected of up to 20 murders, evidence is lacking. He faced indictment for the "Headless Mexican" and the Winslow brothers' murders. The 1929 trial in Riverside County revealed Gordon's heinous acts, leading to his February 8, 1929, conviction. Sentenced to death, he was hanged on October 2, 1930, at San Quentin State Prison. As we conclude our journey into the depths of the Wineville chicken coop murders, we are reminded of the fragility of innocence and the importance of staying vigilant against the darkness that may lurk in unexpected places. Join us next time as we uncover more spine-chilling stories from the annals of history. Until then, stay curious and stay safe.